Hi, my name's Gecko. Welcome back to another Mini Motorways video. Let's get started. So we're on our second run through all of the maps now. So we've done Los Angeles, Beijing and Tokyo again. So next is Dar es Salaam. Now I actually posted a fairly decent score on Dar es Salaam on one of the daily or weekly challenges, if I remember correctly, but I have only played it once without any sort of restrictions, or sometimes the challenges are not restrictions, they're sort of advantages. So we'll see how we get on this second playthrough of Dar es Salaam with just normal game mode. So 2221 was our previous score, which put us at a pretty measly 27,000th in the world, so we've got a bit of making up to do to reach the top. Like we see in all of these challenges, or all of these sort of normal game modes, not the challenges, you do tend to have, when you look at the top, it's all just unlimited scores. So once you get to a certain point, you just leave it running for however long. It looks like it throws you out at about 200,000 mark. But yeah, so we'll see what we can do to improve on this score of 2221 on Dar es Salaam. We will, as always, hit the fast forward. In fact, actually, we'll do that. Make him do a little UE. So previously, like when I'm doing challenges like this, or when I'd have done this the first time round, I probably would have just connected this guy straight down, because these two are already connected. But this guy's got such a short journey, it just makes sense. You always want to make the most, make the most of these short journeys here. Because if you can get a second one involved and a real short journey, even if that turns to a circle, you're probably never going to have a problem. Right, we have got a roundabout already, so we started off with one. We'll take a bridge. Because there is an island down here. So that's interesting. Although this house is further away, actually sent the car from this house first. So there's one sitting at each, and then it goes, I need another pickup. It sends the one from the further away house, which is interesting. I can't currently get around, can I? I could if I use my bridge. Maybe I'll do that temporarily. Seems like a waste. It does keep it segregated for now, and it's still a relatively short journey. I could potentially have used no, I couldn't have fit a roundabout in there. Once I zoomed out a little bit, I could potentially fit a roundabout in here and get them to go around that way. The alternative is well, now we've got reason to get them to talk now, haven't we? But I'm thinking the alternative is, do we send the yellows around this way? We potentially do. So like that. Okay, we run out of road tiles. So let's just get rid of all of that for now. And we've got to wait for these road tiles to come back to us. Okay, we have now got two next to each other. And in fact, actually, we'll send you this way. So we've got to wait for the road tiles to come back. Or we'll just take this. We'll take a roundabout. I always do like taking utility because you can save some road tiles with a roundabout. I think you save like, well, maybe you save just one road tile if you just put it in. But if obviously you're switching it, you can save like 2 or 3. So we'll do that. And that. Cool. Okay. So now they're all segregated. We're not using the bridge anymore. And they've all got relatively short journeys. That's the way to do it. So in this early game, I'm not afraid of just taking away everything and just redrawing from scratch. Because if you do it early, you're not going to have a problem. If I waited a little bit later and then spotted that, then we could have been in a little bit of trouble. It's surprising how quickly things rack up whilst you're waiting for motorways or for long roads, sort of like road tiles, to come back into your inventory. Okay, well, we did end up needing that bridge. So if anything spawns here, we want to immediately use it. Because otherwise we'll get it blocked off by another house. So this is a nice little one there. Right, what can we do here? I don't think we can do much there, so let's go. Nope, not even space for a roundabout. That's a shame. But we could put a roundabout in here. Get him to come around the outside, so that we don't have. Because what I really don't like is if you get in people coming in and out of a building, then you start to get a little bit of a build up. So if you have a little bit of a build up and you have a junction immediately there, then you're going to have a problem generally, because we can't fit a roundabout in there. If we had traffic lights, it might be okay. But if we had traffic lights, I'm probably going to put them there for now anyway. Actually, move the roundabout back here. We'll do that instead. It's not even a case of zooming out, I just can't fit one there, can I? So it actually needs like a 3x3 grid. But not an entire one, it looks like, because look, you can potentially put one there. We'll see what we get for the end of the week. We'll take another bridge, do we? Or do we take traffic lights? Probably going to regret this, but I'll take traffic lights. I'm going to put them there. If anything spawns there, it's just a complete waste because I can't do anything with it. Due to the way the entrances are spawned here, there, here and here, I actually can't scoot the reds in any way. Take another motorway. We can do that. Okay, cool. Yellow, yellow, and blues. Could potentially put a roundabout here so I could use these traffic lights in this area. I think the flow is okay at the moment though. Let's turn you around. We'll use you, my friend. And what I don't want is I don't want this guy sending his cars up. Good. Three motorways in the bank. Oh, that's not an ideal placement of an entrance at all. Oh. Why'd you do this to me, game? Look at the entrances. Look how congested the entrances are. I don't think there's any way that I can actually get this off because I can't send this guy anywhere else, because if I send him this way, this is just going to get totally congested. Maybe it's time for a motorway. I think so. Right, it's time to... I can't even, can I? Can't even, if I do that, I can't get this guy involved. You're going to have to be disconnected for now because I can't scoot you through. Or I could. Okay, I could. It's not ideal. I'll do that for now. So have you guys here, and you're going to motorway to down here where we're going to have a roundabout that goes off. How do I do this? I'm just thinking, how do I get this guy past? These two are going to need to be connected unless I start getting more yellows. So for now, you're also going to be connected, my friend. But at least what that does is it allows us to do this. Allows us to do that. we get more yellows connected, it means that we actually... Yeah, if we get more yellows down here, we could connect them down here, and these guys won't have to help out with that. Which means that we can get rid of the roundabout, put this motorway straight to that. Cool, okay, 2 yellows now. Right, this guy's stranded without a bridge. Right, let's slow things down, everything's going a bit crazy right now. And that's not ideal either. Maybe we take that. Take that whilst we can. What's going on under here? So this red has spawned in a not very helpful place. These blues. Get him to come up and around onto there, which means that he can come up here, which should mean no. How can I get the because it's just a wall of houses, isn't there? Okay, I haven't got a roundabout left. Okay. Well, that red and this dark blue are just going to have to just stay unconnected for now. I've also got these 3 reds here. This has upgraded to a circle building, which isn't ideal. Do this whilst we can. See how this copes. If it does okay, you can go that way. You can join in there as well. Bridge, 100%. What are we going to do with you? Nothing at the moment. What it does mean is we could use a bridge if we wanted to get these 3 around. We could save a motorway then. I'm going to leave it as it is for now. I'm tempted now that we've got 4 houses here. Tempted to remove that and see how they get on, because these 2 cars have just been sitting in the garage. Got 5 yellows attached to these 2 houses now, but actually I might do that. Bridge roundabout. Be a roundabout on this one. That's not ideal. That is literally an awful position. What are you doing there, my friend? Why on earth would you do that to me? Right, now what was I thinking of doing with a roundabout? What was I thinking of doing with a roundabout? What can I do here? There's just what, 4 different colours in this small area. These reds are just cut off by these 2 blues, which are necessary. If these blues could connect to these 3 by going up, that'd be great. But these yellows are cutting it off. And there's just a wall of houses where if I do something, then that yellow isn't going to be able to get connected that side or anything. If I can do that, then these 2 reds can get through to join in to help out these 2 circle buildings, because they are struggling at the moment. I mean, potentially that's what I do there. Not ideal, it's not what I wanted. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. I'll do that for now. There might be something better I can do in a bit. For the time being, that is all I can do. In fact, actually, I might do that. Does that mean that I can? No, I can't get there. That's frustrating. So we've got 1, 2, 3 reds going there, 4 reds going there now. We could actually turn that around. And then we've got the 5 blues. Could we do that? Oh, that's sneaky. Okay, so we've got these 5 light blues. They're going to feed that and that, because we've only got this left. Now we may get another light blue spawn down here in a second. Yeah, there we go, because it did only just spawn. So there is some logic to this game sometimes. So it did only just spawn, so I could use a motorway to get these 2 over here, and therefore I don't actually have to have that exit. I just want to see how these 5 cope with the circle and a square building. 6 blues now. Right, now we're getting some more of these. These dark blues, are they coping okay at the moment? We've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 going to these 2. They're not really coping okay, are they? Yeah. They're not too bad. Right, reds. I'm going to turn you around. Because I only have a few there at the moment. These 2 do seem to be coping okay. Just trying to keep my motorway on standby for when I absolutely need it. Which may be soon, to be honest. These blues are real struggling. Oh, hello. When did you arrive? Take a motorway. Reds are still not happy. I could get these involved. Forgot any other utility, just motorways, not a bridge. What can I do here? What can I do? I mean, I could potentially, yeah, in fact, I'm going to do this. I'm going to turn these 2 around to go across the bridge to get here, and we're going to move that motorway. Where are we going to move it to? Should we move it there? Move it there so all of these blues, dark blues here, can be just going to here. I've not connected that up. I've kept it there so that nothing spawns in that section for a second, because I just want to see how these three get on, because if I remove that, something horrible will spawn there, and then it means that I can't use that roundabout to nip them through. But yeah, 2, we've got 4 going between these two. Hopefully they'll cope okay. We probably do need to get these reds involved now. How's best to handle this? How is best to handle this? So we've got 4 reds going here, 2 going to the circle building. We could turn that one round. I know he was facing that way originally and I spun him round to help out here, but these guys are just struggling, so they need some assistance. I think if I do that, is that going to be okay? We'll see. We'll see what happens there. Should we place bets about what colour house is going to spawn in this little gap here? Right. Okay, so yellows. Could do it doing that really. And then you can go up here instead, so you've got your own exit. Wait. I'm aware that that blue spawned, don't I? What cars are going there? Am I going crazy? Must be from here. Okay, right, we're going to do that instead. These purples. Are going to go around this way to join onto the roundabout. Why can't I join that up? I've run out of road tiles, great. We don't want that connected up to that roundabout. We want to go on to get you connected up there for a second. Right, it's all a bit of a mess at the moment. We need this motorway to move. Right, we've got road tiles back, so you go there. 1, 2. Wait. I would rather get these connected up first. Yellow, we're going to come down here. But actually, you're going to go here, my friend, because So we only need 2 going this short distance. I do really want to join you there. Is there somewhere I can steal a road tile back? Probably there for now. Right, all these yellows are on their bikes now. Right, take a roundabout. We can now connect these back up. That's a more definitive junction. The light blues, how are you getting on? You're getting on okay at the moment. I've got a spare motorway where I can get them involved if necessary. I think I was going to do that, wasn't I? I was going to have these blues just disconnect from that and get this across. But I'm going to hold on to the motorway for now because they are coping okay. It's the yellows that aren't coping. I think that was because of my motorway management. Right, what can we do? Okay, I think we are going to have to do something here. So we're going to have to move 2 of these away. Which leaves 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 catering for a square and a circle. So we'll remove, oops, you still want to stay connected. We'll remove this. We'll do a motorway. Why are purple struggling? You should be struggling. Okay. Oh, why? Why does the game keep doing this to me? Right, purples. How are you going to get there? I've literally just got these buildings here, and this one is struggling at the moment. I think we've finished zooming out as well, so I can't even scoot around. Maybe I'll do this. Road tiles are the issue. Okay. So we're going to need to turn 2 of these around, I think. I do want to connect that there. Just wait for some road tiles to come back. I mean, 4 should be enough to get here. I think it's just because I was messing around with everything. Alright, I've got road tiles back now, so I can go there. Not ideal. Yellows are still struggling. Why are you still struggling? I've got what? Okay, well that's probably why, actually, looking at it. Because we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 yellow houses feeding a circle building and a square building. How can we fix that? Like that, potentially. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 going to 3. That should hopefully fix things. So we had a lot of cars sitting here doing nothing, and then we get this upgrades to a circle building, of course. We need some more purples here, please. No, not there. Actually, that's not the worst place. Neither is that. Row tiles on a bridge. We'll take the bridge. Is there anything else I can do here? Probably not. Just looking at the dark blues here, so 2 are catering for that. We've got 3 catering for that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 going to 2. 2 are going a short distance. I think these 5 are doing okay on those 2. And then what? 4 going to this square one, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 going to the circle building. Don't think that's quite enough. I could do that. Gets these 2 involved here if it's needed. It's a bit of a long journey. What am I hearing going off is this, isn't it? I've got purples going back and forth. I could potentially turn one around. I'm going to turn one around for now, just to get that sorted. Right, you can go that way. Have I got connected here? Oh, that's this group, isn't it? Traffic lights, motorway. Right. Oh, this is upgraded, isn't it? So we're going to need some help here. If I've got any reds that aren't being used, it's just these 2 houses aren't doing much. Got 1, 2, 3. Yeah, so okay, so connected to this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Connected to this red one, we've got 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. But they are having to queue at this roundabout, which is a bit of a pain. I could... no, I could bypass that roundabout. If that starts causing problems, I'm going to have to bypass that roundabout and turn 2 of these around. But I need people to get here. So it's potentially time to do something about these dark blues and get them on a motorway over here, because that way I can get these reds to share, because this road won't be there. And then we can have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, potentially a 10th going between these 2. Is that going to be enough? Well, I hope so. Okay, right, maybe that's what we do. I'm thinking instead of putting the motorway here and having 1, 2, 3, 4 houses go through a junction, I could potentially only have 2 houses going through a junction. Oops. Yeah, could potentially only have two houses going through a junction. Because we can put the motorway here instead. And again, it's going to be a short one. What that allows us to do, when we get this roundabout back, it allows us to move the bridge potentially. Oh, these two are also getting involved, weren't they? So we're still going to have 4 going through that junction. Doesn't matter because they're going to be right turners. That should hopefully be okay. But they were going through that junction anyway, weren't they? So instead of having 6 cars go through the junction, we're only getting 4. So it's still an improvement. Okay, right. Let's not get distracted. What we're going to try and do with these reds. So we've currently only got 3 going there. We can get all of these guys there as well. It's annoying that these didn't spawn the other way around, but whatever. I don't have any utility at the moment. So I'm going to have to do that. So we've got 3, 6, 9, 10 going between these two with some horrible junctions. If we can get it so we can move the bridge at some point and put it onto a roundabout, which I don't think even would fit there actually looking at it, then we could potentially do that. We're just going to have to see how this goes. We do have the ability to get these involved somewhere. Where do we get them involved? Is that going to connect? Are they going to be able to get there? Probably not, because I think that blocks it, doesn't it, right? Maybe there is a junction. Come on, Reds. Sort yourselves out. I know it's an awful junction. If we get some traffic lights, we will, but at the moment it's tough. Come on, boys, get across. Oh, these two awful junctions. Again, lack of utility at the moment, lack of space to put anything in. Really need some traffic lights. Have I got any traffic lights? I don't think I have I? How have I made it this entire game without getting traffic lights? Okay, well, the Reds are struggling. We know that. Is there anything we can do to alleviate it? Probably not, because all the other Reds are in use. This one is not, is the only one that's not, and I don't have any utility to get him over there anyway. I could get him to cross 2 junctions to get there. That only helps there, doesn't it? If these guys don't sort themselves out, could be game over, you know. Really struggling with the Reds now. And to add insult to injury, right, okay, we're going to take traffic lights and we're going to utilise them immediately. It could already be game over, to be honest. Right, you're going to have to turn that way, my friend, and you're going to come all the way up. You're going to have the longest driveway ever, which you're going to join there. Yeah, it's game over already. That was tough. Okay, well, we improved on our score. We had 2221 before. 2439 is an improvement. Still disappointing. I did think suddenly just all that chaos with the Reds just suddenly happened. Yeah. I just feel like there just weren't enough red houses. And just the entrances of everything were just so congested. But yeah, hopefully we'll get a little bit better luck next time when we try this map again. So we're I think we're like 74,000th or something like that in the leaderboards. Maybe not that low. I can't remember exactly what it was. 19,000 we are now. I have no idea what we were at the start of this video. For some reason I had it in my head 74,000, but that doesn't seem right if I've only increased by 200 or so. I don't know where I got 75,000 from. Anyway. Yeah, I'll have to have I'll have a little look back. Maybe I'll recap next time for you. But yeah, we're 19,000th in the world. Not ideal. But again, at least we're improving. That's the main thing. And I even think that this was even a harder go than when I tried before. Just everything just seemed to be spawning on top of each other with regards to buildings in this one. There was like, in the space of about 6 squares at one point, there was like 3 entrances to buildings, which was just not ideal. But we'll go again, and when we go again, we will be giving Moscow another go. Okay, so that was on the that was a score of 3,000. I am looking forward to actually doing Munich and Zurich again, because I posted terrible scores for that. I think they're the only 2 actually. Are they the only 2? Oh no, also Dubai, okay, where I posted sub 2,000 scores on my first attempt. And if you guys play Mini Motorways, you've inevitably got it through Steam, and therefore you'll know that there's going to be some achievements. For each map there's an achievement for getting a minimum of 2,000 points. So I missed out on that on my first attempt on each of Munich, Zurich and Dubai. There goes my memory. But yeah, we'll be giving Moscow a go next, and we'll try and improve on the score of 3,000. But thanks for joining me, and I'll catch you next time for some more Mini Motorways.